How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X and Y. Last time we took care of the Battle Maison, as well as the Friend Safari here in Cloud City. But I did forget to mention at the end of the episode, after facing our rival, that every single day afterward, you can face them in a rematch, right here at the North in Cloud City. So I quickly wanted to amend that here in the beginning of this episode, because I somehow forgot to mention it last time, even though it was in my notes, right above the notes for the Pokemon in said battle. With that out of the way, now we can fly to Anastar City because, per the suggestion, or information rather, that our rival gave us, Professor Sycamore has found a way, apparently, to power up the Mega Ring, and something about Mega Stones as well, so let's go to the Sundial in Anastar City, and let's check it out. Alright, so before we do that, I quickly want to make another pit stop, because you remember that we gave the old man who was living alone, who was sad after his wife died, we gave him a Pokemon under level 5 or below, level 5 or below, to keep him company. Well, when you become the champion of Kalos, you can see that his house is now empty, and a Pokeball sits here in the middle of his floor. It's the Pokeball with Zorua inside, and there's a letter next to it. Dear James, thanks to the kindness you and your Zorua showed me, I was able to keep smiling until the very end. I apologize that I can't look after Zorua anymore, but I know that you'll take care of it. Finally, please take this Comet Shard as a token of my thanks. Yep. A human death in Pokemon. This is very sad, and for some reason, Game Freak likes to get more and more sinister, including things like this in games, like they have the Ghost Girl in Lumiose, they have this happening here. It's a little weird. So if you have no room in your party, the Pokemon you did give this old guy will still be sitting in its Pokeball in the middle of his house until you make room in your party to pick it back up, and I'll probably remember to do that. Actually, you know what? I'll leave Zorua in the house as a reminder of the old man that was there before, and Zorua is kind of a message about how he got to make that old man happy in time of grief. So I'm gonna leave Zorua there. Anyway, this sundial is very bright right here. Professor Sycamore, are you behind this, perhaps? Why, hello, James. Running around all over Kalos is actually rather tiring, is it not? Oh yeah, I'm the one making you do that, aren't I? Terribly sorry about that. Well, Serena may have already told you, but I found a way to power up the Mega Ring. Before we get to that, however, let's talk about Mega Stones briefly. My theory is that they're special stones irradiated by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokemon, fired from the ultimate weapon 3,000 years ago. And that's what I think they are. It's even possible that stones like Fire Stones were what turned into these Mega Stones. So, what's the Mega Ring that you are holding? That mysterious stone transforms feelings felt toward Pokemon into some kind of wavelength. The Mega Ring works in a similar way to how this object here works. It's an object that changes sunlight into a mysterious light. For 1 hour, starting at 8 p.m., this sundial starts emitting light. This mysterious object has towered over the city for over 3,000 years. Its relationship to the Mega Ring isn't understood at all yet. Now, let's get down to the heart of the matter. James, try touching the sundial. You were exposed to the legendary Pokemon's energy in Team Flare's secret headquarters, and the Mega Ring has absorbed the power of the Sundial. These two powers have combined to upgrade your Mega Ring. Now, it will react to underground Mega Stones, but only when the Sundial is emitting light. I'm sure these stones hide in every corner of Kalos. Use this power to find them. Yep, this episode is gonna be a complete scavenger hunt of all of the Mega Stones available in X and Y at the time. So without any further ado, let's get this started. There are some version exclusive stones, so I will be hopping into Y a little bit as well in order to get those. In the Santaloon Forest from the entrance in Aquacord Town, you can find in Pokemon X, the Pinsirite, and in Pokemon Y, the Heracronite. Just off of Route 22 is a place known as the Chamber of Emptiness. Inside there, you can find the Banetite. On the second floor of the Shabano Castle in Camphrier Town, you can find the Mawilite. In the Glittering Cave, you can find the Kangaskhanite at the first turn in the fork in the path. Inside of the Solage Gym, in Pokemon X, you will find the Tyranitarite, and in Pokemon Y, you will find the Aggronite. Remember the basement floor of the Reflection Cave? There, you can find the Alakazite. Near the pond and the Wishing Well in Laveer City is the Medichamite. Near the pair of roller skaters on Route 16, in Pokemon X, you will find the Manectite, and in Pokemon Y, you will find the Houndoomite. Behind the Abomasnow you saved from Team Flare in the Frost Cavern will be the Scizorite. In the little pond area near the Corway Town Hotel, you will find the Gyarados. And finally, in the Grove on Victory Road where you fought your rival, use Rock Smash on one of those walls, and you can find your final Megastone, the Garchompite. And with that, that is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon X and Y. Next time, I think it's time that we do that grand old tradition in the Pokemon post-games, and that is to catch some legendary Pokemon. Now, I'm only going to be catching 2 of 3 possible legendaries beginning next time, and I will explain why then. For now, thank you for watching, and until next time, catch ya later.